Last night at the slap fight weigh-in and quarterfinal event, 6 middleweight powerhouses and 1 lucky superfan stepped onto the scales and faced off with their first-round opponents. Fighters from all over the United States traveled to an undisclosed location in the American Midwest to test themselves at the slap fight barrel and vie for the title of champion. Former champions, rising new talent, and returning veterans fill the bracket in this stacked 2-night single elimination tournament for the American Slap Fight Middleweight Championship. To take home the title, however, the winner of this tournament must get past current middleweight champion, Coach Killa, and that will be no easy feat. The Martree, Arkansas native has nicknamed his belt Daisy and has no intention of allowing her to leave with another fighter. Coach Killa burst onto the American slap fight scene earlier this season as a last-minute replacement during the Slap Fight Vendetta light heavyweight tournament. But it wasn't until he dropped to middleweight that he became a factor, knocking out every single middleweight fighter he has faced on his way to becoming champion. The 7th man in our bracket is Ricky, a superfan from Louisiana calling himself the Bayou Bastard. Ricky contacted Slap Fight on Instagram asking for the chance to compete and was directed to the Slap Fight Championship Discord, where a contest was underway to give a superfan an opportunity. In the first quarterfinal matchup, #1 seed Coach Killa destroyed Texas-based fighter Big Mac in what is sure to be a candidate for the knockout of the year, advancing himself to the semifinals. In another quarterfinal matchup, #2 seed and former light heavyweight champion Young James dueled with newcomer Lead Belt Chapman in an extremely competitive fight that resulted in Lead Belt shocking the crowd and advancing himself to Day 2's semifinal round. The winners from the top of the bracket squared off this afternoon during the first semifinal contest. Coach Killa again finished the fight with a devastating knockout of slap fight veteran Chris Dodson, advancing to the final round and reminding the fans why he is ranked #10 pound for pound by the World Slap Fighting Alliance. All right, fight fans, we're going to go right down to the barrel to the Space Cowboy, Jason Jones.
Introducing first, he weighs in 225 pounds from Terrytown, Louisiana, the Bayou Bastard. And introducing his opponent, he weighed in at 204 pounds from St. Louis, Missouri, Lead Belt. Your official will be Kyron Bowen. Now, Lead Belt, are you going to throw left or right hand? He's going left hand. There we have it, folks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second semifinal matchup of the Slap Fight Adrenaline Middleweight Tournament. On the left side of your screen, you've got our superfan Ricky, and on the right, Lead Belt Chapman. Ricky is in the semifinals because last night his quarterfinal opponent was unable to compete. Lead Belt is in the semifinals because he upset the #2 seed and former champion Young James. Lead Belt wins the coin toss. He will slap first. And here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. Okay, we're going to have a violation in round 1 from Lead Belt. Clubbing. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, guys. After a short break, we're going to pick this fight up at the bottom of round 1. And here's your windup.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! Big shot from Ricky. Holy smokes. I did not expect that. I've got to be honest, that's deceptive power from the Bayou Bastard. Okay, we've got an awkward fist bump here, and now we're going to move on. Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Good shot from Lead Belt. Lead Belt Chapman is a right-handed fighter, but last night he injured his right elbow during his matchup with Young James, and he's been forced to switch to his left hand.
2, 3.
Okay, Ricky gets ahead of himself here, guys. He's going to have a warning here for stepping.
Me? I got it. I got
On the stepping, sir. Yep, so it's just one warning each.
Oh, I thought he said second.
Okay, so Ricky does receive a warning for stepping. If he commits another violation during this matchup, he will lose a turn. Here's your windup, round 3.
2, 3.
Oh. Okay, we've got another penalty here from Lead Belt. And that's going to be his second violation for clubbing, so he will lose a turn. Okay, Lead Belt Chapman will lose his 4th round turn, and that means that Ricky will now have 2 slaps in a row.
Okay. So how y'all doing tonight, huh?
That's our super fan, Ricky. He's so happy to be here. Such an interesting guy, but surprisingly competitive here. So we're going to see how he does. This is the bottom of round 3. The Bayou Bastard.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're gonna have another penalty here on Ricky. It looks like his second stepping violation.
I get 2 turns, or just gonna get a turn out?
So that means now Ricky has lost his 4th round turn as well. Neither of these fighters will have a 4th round slap. I cannot stress how important it is to control your penalties at slap fight. Now this is the top of round 5.
1, 2, 3.
Good Lord, we've got another penalty here from Lead Belt. Clubbing. He's going to lose another turn. This is a real difficult thing for Lead Belt with the left arm.
Okay, yeah, you got to give me a minute for that.
Okay, Lead Belt has now lost his 6th round slap. And again, Ricky's going to have 2 slaps in a row.
Yep, it works. What round are we on? 4? Oh yeah, I forgot you were killing that.
All right, here we go with the bottom of round 5. Ricky will now have his round 5 slap and his round 6 slap in a row. And here's our windup.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, God, and another penalty. Good Lord, Ricky. Another stepping violation from Ricky. Now the Bayou Bastard is going to lose another turn. That means now neither of these fighters is going to have a 6th round slap.
Yeah, I can't take 2 more hits from that man. I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, let's go. No, I'm saying like I'm gonna lose, but like I'll do it. You got this.
Okay, Ricky talks himself back into the contest, and we're gonna pick up this fight at the top of round 7. This is round 7, folks.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and we've got another penalty from Lead Belt. Anytime a fighter commits a clubbing penalty in the last round of the match, the opponent receives an extra slap. So once again, we have Ricky with 2 slaps. He's now going to have his round 7 slap and an extra slap. This is a very, very close competition because of the fouls. You have got to control your fouls at Slap Fight Championship. Now it seems that if Ricky can land 2 slaps without a penalty, he just might have done enough to win this contest. This is round 7. A little bit of advice from Mom.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, he does it. All right, that's round 7. Clean slap from Ricky. And now Ricky has the responsibility of 1 more slap.
Wait,
If-
last 7 rounds. Is this an extra one or something?
Yes, an extra round. We've got an extra slap here for Ricky. If Ricky can land this slap, he just might have done enough to win the match. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
And a clean slap from Ricky. Well, there you have it, folks. That's probably one of the weirdest fights I've ever seen. I have no idea who the winner is. We're going to go to the judges' scorecards for the decision.
There you have it, guys. Stay right here if you can. We went 7 rounds. We'll be going to the judges' decision now. Bayou Bastard, that was your first ever slap fight competition. I know that you are a super fan. What was it like competing and meeting some of those guys that you've watched over the last year?
So, I've always...
Come on up here. Let people see that beautiful face.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart. So, I've watched this sport basically grow from nothing, and I've always been a big fan. I always thought, what's cooler than MMA? Having to sit there and actually take the hit. That's how you get the best knockouts. It's always been the most fun to watch. I've constantly wanted to compete. So last month, I was just like, screw it. Why not hit him up on Instagram and see how it goes?
Awesome.
And JT eventually got me, and here we are.
Awesome, man. It's an honor to meet you. It's an honor to meet you. Lead belt, I mean, that is probably one of the most fouls called, I mean, from both sides of you guys, but I think it evened out pretty good. I know he got you clubbing on a few times there. What was it like facing, I know this is your second contest with slap fight, but what was it like facing Bayou Bastard in a one-on-one contest?
Bayou Bastard's tough, and he's got a heck of a hit on him, so it was a good.
You heard it from Lead Belt, so we're waiting the judges' decision. Gentlemen, all the way to the judges' scorecard. Your winner, the newcomer, Bayou. I don't think we've seen the last of you. I know that probably the clubs cost you this contest when you go to the judges' scorecard, and that is something that we face being a slap fight contestant. Will you be back?
Most definitely, yeah.
Absolutely. I can say right now, I'll be glad to see you back. Lead belt and
I'm glad to face you.
Bayou Bastard, your first contest here at Slap Fight, and you were victorious. You know, it could have went a different way if there hadn't have been so many fouls both ways.
Yeah.
So what do you got to say to all the competition? Come over here, let them see that beautiful face, man.
My bad.
It's all right, man. You're excited. You got your first win at Slap Fight. What does it feel like from going to watching this to competing and winning your first Slap Fight contest?
It hurts a hell of a lot more.
It hurts a hell of a lot more. We haven't saw the end of Bayou Bastard. Stay tuned for more Slap Fight Championship.
Get ready, United Kingdom. Slap Fight Championship is coming. Join us on Wednesday, June 30th as we introduce the world's craziest sport to the UK. In our main event, E. Honda of Wolverhampton, Staffordshire faces the Anvil of Thetford, Norfolk. Watch as these two pioneers of UK slap fighting trade blows in a light heavyweight showdown during the first ever Slap Fight UK. Only at YouTube.
Welcome back to the Slap Fight Championship. I'm standing in the locker room area. My name is the Space Cowboy Jason Jones, and I'm here with superfan turned contender. You went in and beat Lead Belt. Now you have a chance to face Coach Killer for the middleweight championship. Did you ever think that you would be in this situation?
Half and half. I don't try to have expectations going in these.
Low expectations, but so what is your decision going forward? Are you going to face Coach Killer for the middleweight championship?
My Larry's no quitter.
That's right. You came a long way. Now, you came all the way from Terrytown, Louisiana. How far is that?
600 miles there.
600 miles? We're talking about a big distance. You're not going to go home without knowing if you're going to what could have been. You can beat Coach Killer and walk out the middleweight champion. And what would that do for you? For your mindset, going from superfan, watching the slap fight contest evolve as a sport into you being one of the top-rated competitors.
I'm gonna try not to get a big head.
Try not to get a big head. Well, you heard it right here from the Bayou Bastard. He's calling out Coach Killer, and it's gonna happen at Slap Fight Championship. Welcome back to the Slap Fight Championship. I'm your host, the Space Cowboy Jason Jones. Your next contest is for the middleweight Slap Fight Championship. Introducing first, he weighed in at 225 pounds. From Terrytown, Louisiana, the Bayou Bastard. And his opponent, he's the current reigning and defending middleweight champion. 211 pounds from Mark Tree, Arkansas, Coach Killa. Your official for this contest, Kyron Bowen.
All right, fight fans, here we are in the finals of the Slap Fight Adrenaline Middleweight Championship. And nobody thought that we would see Coach Killa versus our super fan, Ricky, the Bayou Bastard. Now, Coach Killa has foregone the coin toss. He has agreed to let Ricky strike first. And so here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, Ricky with just a little bit of a swing and a miss here. And it looks like we might have a warning for stepping. Okay, yes, Ricky is going to receive a warning for stepping. Now, Coach Killa will return fire at the bottom of round 1. Here's the windup.
1, 2, 3.
All right, a little bit of a bitch slap there. Nothing too harsh. And Ricky's going to stay in. And the Bayou Bastard with the windup.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, coming in hot, but doesn't quite make contact. And now it looks like Coach Killa's going to pick up the intensity just a little bit.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! Okay. Ricky felt that one.
Let me feel that nerve and feel how that feels after it's like not numb.
Okay, I did hear backstage Coach Killa was talking to some of the other veteran fighters, and they were warning him about the power of Ricky's right hand. So I can see that Coach Killa is trying to pick up the intensity and maybe also be just a little bit merciful.
Real shit. I'm gonna throw it in there. That nerve is like throbbing right now. I don't want to I have to go to a job interview at 3 a.m.
Well, you tell me, man. Listen, hey, over here. Are you good to continue, or are you throwing the towel in?
I'm throwing it in. That's
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Bayou Bastard throws in the towel, and Coach Killa retains his middleweight championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still middleweight champion, Coach Killa. Coach, you retain the belt, middleweight champion. What do you got to say to all those contestants out there gunning for that belt?
I can keep trying to come get it, but I ain't going to.
You ain't gonna get it. Coach Killa. March Tree, Arkansas. Now, Bayou Bastard, super fan of the sport since we started. What was it like in here competing against a middleweight champion like Coach Killa?
exciting. Kind of terrifying because I've seen that man do his work, and that is a scary hand right there.
I'll tell you this. I look forward to having you back. We look forward to having you as a competitor here at Slap Fight. It was an honor. Thank you very much, sir. Give it up for Bayou Bastard. There you have it, fans. Still middleweight champion, Coach Killa.
Well, friends, the Slap Fight Adrenaline Tournament is in the books. 7 middleweights laid it all on the line, and after the dust settled, our superfan, Ricky, the Bayou Bastard, had earned his first Slap Fight victory with a split decision over Lead Belt Chapman. Tonight, we were reminded of the importance of accuracy and discipline in slap fighting, but we also watched as our superfan demonstrated the power of not giving up. After speedrunning the first 2 rounds of competition, our champion, Coach Killa, tanked his 5 knockout streak to show the superfan a little mercy. Coach Killer remains the middleweight champion and gives light heavyweight champion Wolverine and heavyweight champion Darius the Destroyer a run for their money as Slap Fight KO Kings. Thanks for watching the Slap Fight Adrenaline Middleweight Tournament. My name is JT Tilley, and you've been watching Slap Fight. There is only one.